Okay. Assalamualaikum and hi. So today we are back our video discussion 3. So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Faizal Swamadosni. My metric number is 198996. Aisyah Razak.
Hi, my name is Aisyah Razak and my metric number is 198500. Aina.
Syedari.
Hi, my name is Nuraina binti Emran and my metric number is 198083. Next, Syadarin.
Syedari, we cannot hear you.
You listen?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my name is Syadarin Faria Binti Azulpurnai. Metric number 198520. So that person, maybe Zulaika.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurul Zulaika binti Roslan and my metric number is 202916. Next, Mariam Izzati.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Siti Izzati binti Abdul Halim. My metric number is 20243. Okay, next, Nurliza. Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Nurliza binti Burhanuddin. My metric number is 202257. Next, Ami.
My name is Mahmoudi bin Jazwa and my metric number is 207016. Next, Aida.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aida Izzati binti Mahiza and my metric number 201318. Next, Nur Shahira.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Shahira binti Razali and my metric number is 201234.
So everyone has introduced themselves. So next we are going to present our DIY project, which is DIY flower. So why we do this DIY project? Because we know that many people like flowers. So we think that this DIY flower is safe cost and we can use it for decorations and so on. So the materials that we use for this DIY flower project is glue, wooden stick, scissors, any fabric, wooden paper cup, and pen and pencil. Before this, we mentioned that we want to use kain batik as our fabric, but we're afraid that we cannot find the kain batik at our home, so instead we use the smooth fabric as the fabric. Next, Aisha.
So before I start explaining, we will proceed by looking the video first. Okay, and then later I will explain more about the DIY flower project. So let's watch it. Okay, firstly, I'm sorry for the problem with the video because it seemed to be lacking, and the video not fully show you about the step doing the DIY project. But never mind. Even the video actually did not finish yet, but I will continue more about explaining my DIY project together with Isa, which is the fabric flower. So for the step, after we prepare all the material that we need, of course, firstly we need to measure. We need to measure the fabric that we use. You can choose any kind of fabric that you like. As for me, I choose the cotton fabric because it quite easy to shape and it flow beautiful. The petal of the flower, we can see it flow. And then we measure around 5 to 6 cm the white of the folded fabric, or up to you, you want it small or big. But for me, I choose 5 to 6 cm. You can use your own preference to measure it. And then we cut it, and then we roll the fabric around the wooden stick, but make sure you stick the edge of the fabric with glue first, and then you make a roll to make sure that it's strongly attached and it doesn't move easily when you fold it. And then you roll until the end of the fabric, and then you glue it again as to make sure that the flower more secure, and then wait the glue until it dry. So after it dry, you can move to the last step, which is we put the secure at the bottom of the flower. So we can choose any material, any kind of material, such as the leftover fabric, to make sure that it look more nice, because it fit on the face and doesn't move. But when I'm doing this DIY project, I use the paper cup, the small paper cup, as the secure at the bottom of the DIY project. So that's all the step that I manage in preparing the DIY project flower. So any question that you want to ask?
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
So do you have a sample of the final product? I mean, I want to see it.
Oh yeah.
Since the video didn't show the full parts.
I'm sorry, my mistake. Thank you, sharing, for reminding me about the sample. Yeah, this is the sample of the flower. I'm only making one flower. I choose the blue color because it look more elegant or nice to see, because the petal, no, the pastel
That's
color.
pretty.
Thank you, sharing. So any more question from the others? Any?
May I know duration you finish the flower? To finish the flower.
Actually, to finish one flower, I took only 3 to 4 minutes to roll it, this flower. But I think for the new one, it will take more than 10 minutes, I guess. But actually, it's depend on the length of the fabric for me. I took only 3 to 4 minutes
It's
because
okay for the first timer.
yeah,
It's
for the
quite
timer.
nice.
Yeah, thank you. So any others question from others?
I want to know how much the cost that you use to make the DIY flower.
For the cost, it doesn't take much cost, because I would say less than 1 ringgit Malaysia, because the material used just the cheapest one. So you can grab it as cheap as you can for the cost.
I think that if you want to do this DIY flower, I think you can just use the materials that you have in your house, like the wooden stick. You can just if you always buy satay, like you can keep the wooden stick and then use it for your project. And then you will have the fabric clothes, like any unused fabric clothes, and the glue. Of course, you have scissors, pen, ruler, wooden cup. If you like to make cookies or any way, you can only just use the materials around you, so it's easier to make.
Yeah.
Any more?
Sorry. Can we, what type, do we have to use a specific type of glue to make it attach better?
So for me, personally, I prefer you guys to use the fabric glue, the specific glue for the fabric actually, because as we all know, the fabric actually didn't stick together, especially with the other material like wooden stick. So better we use the fabric glue or any strong glue like the hot gun glue, I think.
The hot glue gun.
Yeah, the hot glue gun.
Okay.
Alright.
May I ask
Yes, I know.
about the flower? Is it only one pattern, or we can do some other pattern or other flower?
For the pattern, actually it depends on the design, but for me, I think this pattern only suitable for this flower. So I'm not really sure if we can turn it into other flower, but we can try it to make other flower, other kind of
Because
for the
Pattern.
pattern, but we have to use our own preference maybe.
That's what being said, that when Aisha just explained just now, that we have to use our own creativity to roll the fabric clothes, like that's right. So if you can roll it like become roses, you need to use your own hands and creativity. So depends on people. I think like that.
I want to ask a question.
Yes, Shadarin.
Yes, Shadarin, sure.
During DIY, people often say that safety is priority. So, can you tell us what is a precaution step that we can apply to make sure there is no injuries during DIY flower project?
Nice question, Shadarin. So for the precaution step, I will highlight the cutting step and the glue process. Because we use for the first cutting step, because we use the scissor, so it may hurt, especially the kids. So we must aware about the cutting step. And for the process, when using the glue, make sure to use the glue properly so that it not leak easily. And because when we playing with the glue, it can split on our finger, right? But we can wash the glue with the alcohol, but we must aware about that before it happen. So yeah, that were the precaution step that important during doing the DIY project, which is the DIY flower.
Okay, thank you for the answer.
Yes.
I've got a question.
Yes, Auni.
You said before that it takes 3 to 4 minutes, right, to roll the flower.
Yes. Yeah.
So, like, that is the hardest step. So let's say if I'm the one who do the DIY project, actually is it possible that I will take 5 to 10 minutes just to roll that thing to make it so beautiful?
Yes, I think you probably will take more than 10 minutes to roll up the flower, but it's up to you. It's depend on the length of the fabric also, and because you are the first time doing this DIY project, you might take more than 10 minutes, but if you practice more and more, you can do it less than 10 minutes, I guess. So just practice it first before making the DIY project, so you can cut the cost, cut the time in making the DIY
Okay,
project.
thank you. So I will consider to do that first before I do that.
Okay.
Hi. I
Hi.
don't have any question, but I would like to share my view on your DIY.
Yeah, sure.
I really like your DIY project because, especially now, where we spend most of our time at home, we can try like new hobbies, and this DIY flower project is kind of interesting and very easy to make, and it really makes a pretty decor. So like we can customize it using our own creativity and pick any color that we like. So if I were to make this DIY in the future, I would like to put it at my studying table, so it will look like aesthetic like. So thank you for sharing this project.
Yeah, you're welcome, Shahira. So any other view from other people about my DIY project with Iza?
Excuse me, I want to give my view.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with Shahira. I also want to give my view on your project. Okay. I like your project because the materials is kind of cheap, I think. I mean, we can use usable. I mean, you recycle fabric, right?
Yes.
So I think it's it's good. We can recycle thing, right? And then I do recommend your favorite flower could be made as a souvenir. Am I? I am? Okay, yeah,
Yes.
souvenir like gift, right? And then I think it's we can make it as a wedding ceremony, like the flower cakes. If we are, but there's lots of work to do if we want. We got to roll the flower, right? But it's still a good idea, I think, as a wedding ceremony gift. And I think back to your original idea, you're going to make it as a batik flower, right?
Yes.
I think if we use a batik fabric, we can make it as a gift for like an exchange program, like from others, others university. We can make it as a gift because the batik is symbol like a symbolize of our culture, right? I think that's all I'm going to add. Anyone have their view? Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Aida and Shahira. The other project is so easy to make, and I think can you suggest me any other color to make this flower, because I think I have a problem to choose the flower to make it more attractive.
About the colors, for you, I suggest that we use the pastel color, like light blue or light pink, because it more suitable for the girls. But it's actually depends on other people preference. So I just suggest the pastel color because the color was beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, can I give my comments here, guys? Okay, so last week we actually give our view based on the star we given, right? Like 4 star, 3 star, 5 star, and the maximum is 5 star. So for me, I will give 4 star. Why? No, because I really do like the idea, but for me, it's actually kind of lot of work to do. And if I'm the one who do it, probably I will take 15 to 30 minutes just to do that whole thing because I want to make it easier. So I will give 4 to 5 stars. It's not that bad, but I think it will be a good idea to make it much more simple. However, I really do want to try given to do that, but still, I'm still afraid. Maybe I will take 30 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, overall, I will rate your flower 4 stars or so because I love the pastel color you choose. That's all.
So, I think that every DIY project that we make, we will have the benefits. The benefits why we why we do this project, right? So I would like to ask one by one, what do you think that you will get when you do this DIY project? Anyone want to share the benefits? As for me, when I do this DIY project, I think that I feel enjoy, and then I think that I can use that flowers to decorate my room, and then I can also give flowers to my parents or my friends. I can make it as present so that if I make the flower by myself, so that the one who is accepting we appreciate my effort. I think like that.
Okay,
As for me,
you go first.
sorry. As as for me, I think this project is environmental friendly as like Aisha and Iza said, that we can recycle our satay wooden stick, cupcake cup, and the fabric also. So I think this project is environmental friendly.
Okay, so for me, I think this project will be a new experience since I never been done things like this before, and it will maybe if I do this DIY project, I will get and bring out the new kind of me, the one who like to roll that thing. That's all.
As for me, I think this DIY flower is a good idea, and I think if I'm doing this DIY flower, I think I can find my own creativity, and also actually I have done DIY flower by using A4 paper. So I think this is new and good idea for me to try it at home. So that's all for me. Anyone? Any other opinion?
Okay, for me, I think if I do this DIY project, I can discover my new talent because I'm not a creative person, and this is something new for me. So I really like this DIY project, and I love flowers. So if I were to rate your DIY project, maybe I would give 4/5, and I really like the idea and the project. Thank you.
For me, just like others, I really love this idea project. It can enhance our creativity as well. So, personal rates, I would give 4 stars out of 5. So, yeah, I like your flower. That's all.
that we have some background music just now. I'm sorry, that's my background music. So I want to apologize about that because I missed it. And again, that's all. Then I hope that all of you get some ideas and get some knowledge about this DIY project.
So yeah, see you next week on the group discussion 4. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.